Thought I told you never to call me here.
Some of the things I love are photography, travel, skiing, and cuddling.
This is a very exciting time for my life because I'm just starting a new claims adjusting business.
I don't know, the type of girl that I'm looking for is one that's really attractive to me.
I like an attractive woman, someone who might look like Christy Brinkley or Jacqueline Smith.
I have a very strong sense of humor. I've read recently that everyone thinks they've got one, but my friends do agree that I do.
Might not appear it, but semi-crazy.
Kind of your typical research mathematician, I guess.
Walking down the street or just going out for, let me take pictures of her with my camera.
He's somebody that maybe even gets rough once in a while, you know, and
I'm a ham. I've been on Jeopardy.
I decided that I'm lonely.
But I'd love to go roller skating. Are you a little crazy?
Extremely high verbal skills.
Co-ed bubble bath sounds like a real fun idea I want to try out.
And whoever's ever with me has to like to do it too, or they're going to go nuts, because I'll drive you nuts.
I seek a person who is childlike.
somebody that'll embarrass you by ordering too much food, or, you know, somebody like that.
I'm a nice fellow. I don't know.
I'm particularly attracted to black women and women of different races. So if you like me, give me a call.
Basically, that's what I'm looking for. Thank you.
Right about the shoe. The shoe was not the same in the picture shown in court as the shoe pulled from the evidence bag by Trooper Bukake.
You mentioned when you were at the hospital, there was a sneaker? One?
Yes.
Bukake!
Woo! Good evening, friends. Happy Sunday. It's the Lord's Day. You know, and in lieu of that, wait a second. Oh my God.
I think we got a super dad. Super dad. I think we got a super dad. Super dad. Super dad. Super dad. Dad, 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 dad. I think we got a super dad. I think we got a super.
Proctorial misconduct. Thank you so much. Favorite line. Holy shit, Turtle Riders. Love you, Will. Love you too. Yeah, that shit was fun, man. It's nice when, you know, people look out, you know, for you and everything. That was cool. That Lifetime fucking did my man Turtle Boy right. I love that. But I gotta say, man, something's weighing heavy on my heart on this Sunday, folks. Something's weighing heavy on my heart. Miss Jessica, thank you so much. Sending love from Chicagoland. People. Thank you. Sarah B. Creative member for 11 months. Happy Glariversary. Much love. Thank you so much. Amazing. Yeah, this is not going to be a petty stream. But something is weighing heavy on my heart. You know, I think it's really fucked up that Brian has to rub it in all the time that he's got more subscribers than me. And he's surpassed me as a YouTuber. And I think it's just really messed up that somebody who has surpassed me as a YouTuber would say something so, for lack of a better term, petty, you know. And speaking of petty, I think it's a little fucked up, Brian, that you went and stole my title for this live stream. Okay. I think it's really fucked up, man. Because that's not okay. I mean, you go and you brag and you say that I'm your bitch, and then you go and you steal my title and you name your live stream the same thing as my live stream, talking about the same thing that I'm going to talk about. And I just think that's really fucked up, man. You know, like there's playing fair and then there's playing dirty. All animals matter. Gifted 5 memberships. Amazing, people. I know. He's such a bully. He's such a bully. This is so mean. It's just, there's no reason for that. I mean, there's no reason for that. It's just really low. There's no reason for that. Okay? I mean, I am your one and only 6-tier member, Brian. You're one and only. Okay? And then you go and you steal my title? Not that, Dina. Thank you so much. I know you have the petty in you, Will. Believe in you, Will. No. That's as petty as I get. At least for this stream. Maybe there's more to follow. Become a member, and yeah, you'll get a petty stream soon enough. Proctorial Wisconsin BLT is fucked up as a football bat. Okay. Thank you, Proctorial Wisconsin. Yeah. If you're gonna get petty streams, listen, the way the petty streams work, all right, is that I force you to become members. Okay? I am forcing every one of you guys to become members. Forcing it. Okay? Like a big old turd. Oh! Oh my God. Yeah, I need to save this for the petty. I need to save this stuff for the petty. um, this is fun stuff. Let's see here. Joanna is now a member. Weren't you a member already? Joanna is now a member. Thank you for becoming a member. Welcome to Logic. So yeah, man. I want to thank everybody who hung out with me last night, man. Bridget Pike, thank you so much. Gifted 5 memberships. That's right. You better become members or else. Or else. You understand me? Proctorial misconduct, thank you so much. Forceful will makes her down theirs feel warm. Okay, calm down. Okay, like you like finish up before you start typing. Finish up before you start typing. There's no rush. Okay, before you send your super chat. All right, finish up first. But thank you. Not that Dina, member for 3 months. I'm a member, bro. I love that you're a member. Not that Dina. Miss Jen gifted a membership. Oh my God. All right, now I'm telling y'all, this is not a petty stream. Okay. This is not a petty stream, so I'm not switching over to members only in the middle of the stream. Laura, thank you so much for becoming a member. Member for 3 months. Oh my God. Dr. Jen Toxic, member for 3 months, but I like it here. You're welcome here. Everyone's welcome here. Everyone is. Yeah, thank you guys. All you guys who hung out with me last night, man. I had such a good time. Thank goodness for Kick. It's really awesome. You go over there and watch these things that are copyright protected. And no, I didn't force anybody to become members or join Patreon or anything like that. I just went live, gave everybody an opportunity, shared the link. Anybody who wanted to come kick it, they were welcome to come kick it, man. And we had a good time. We had fun. And then Aiden, Turtle Boy, was super cool and invited me up to give a review. He invited me up to give a review. And oh my goodness, Misty, thank you so much. I love being a forced member. Yeah, man, we had a good time talking about it. He shared some stills and whatnot, and we had some laughs, and he towed the line of no drama there for a second. I tried my best to tempt him and not tempt him at the same time. It's all part of my plan to gain his trust. Good Citizen Weemouth, member for 19 months. You are amazing. Lots of love. You're amazing. Thank you. And yeah, Jimmy has a new album coming out, bro. Like, I talked a little about a little about some of that on my members only stream this morning. My Clever Walk. It's pretty funny. Blessed Texas Lolly. I'm a member of for the love of you and your content. Man, that's awesome, dude. Thank you. Okay, so I'm glad you're here. Law Girls, Not Attorneys, Due Process. They added due process to their name because apparently YouTube had taken their channel, man, which is some bullshit, dude, because you guys busted out the sidebar transcripts and everything, man. You guys have been fantastic. and I've met you guys a few times, and that's fucking awesome too. So I really hope so guys, make sure to you know what I'm gonna do? Because I'm fucking dope like that, bro. You know what I'm gonna do? So now you have a blue wrench, as opposed to a red or green one. No, I'm just kidding. Now you have a wrench, law girls, not attorneys, whatever the rest of it is. Drop a link to your channel in the chat so people can subscribe and they know where to go. Because you guys were just about on the cusp of monetization, man. I was really hoping that was going to happen for you guys. So let's get you where you need to be. I want to do everything I can to do that. Bridget Pike, thank you so much. I just forced people to be members with my gifted membership. It is true. It is non-consensual. There are non-consensual. Who is the one who started that? The non-consensual memberships? Who was the one who said that? Whoever it was, like, total props to them, because, and I don't care who it was, I was fucking jealous that I didn't think of it. I was jealous that I did not think of it. Nurse Kim, of course it was Nurse Kim. And I wanted to say it was Nurse Kim too. But I was jealous that I didn't think of it. I was like, oh my God, that is so fucking, but man, it just hits so much better coming from Nurse Kim. There's no way if I would have fucking came up with that, it would have hit nearly as fucking sweet as when Nurse Kim hit that shit, hit the people with non-consensual, members. There's no fucking way it would have hit as fucking sweet as Nurse Kim doing it. So fuck yeah, dude. But I remember thinking, like, God damn, that's good. Oh man, random Brockton whore. I just like saying the word whore. My favorite is the first Rocky. I'm gonna say a word that I don't like saying much, but you know, I'm gonna say it. Whore. He was walking little Marie home, and he was like, "Whore, you talk like that, and people are gonna think you're a whore." Oh man, I love the Rocky movies so much. Thank you, Bridget, for the non-consensual membership. Love you, Blair. Glad to have you back in Boston soon. Yes, that is absolutely the plan. That is absolutely the plan, is to head back to Boston and be there for, like, some of y'all, man, are like, okay, man, I want to see Tom Brady throw a touchdown. I feel all that, even though that's never going to happen for you now, unless you've already experienced that, which many of you probably have. But I want to experience Tom Brady throw a touchdown, right? I want to experience the mighty one, Mark Betterow, argue this motion to disqualify Robert Cosgrove, especially appointed prosecutor Robert Cosgrove, and to dismiss this fucking case. So I absolutely want to see that argued. I have no expectations, except I know that the mighty one's going to lay it down. You know what I mean? Like, to me, that's totally like, I'm due for a trip back to Boston, and I'm not missing that shit if I can catch it. I want everyone who is local, who can be there that Friday afternoon or morning, I'm not even sure what time that fucking hearing is, to be out there and support Turtle Boy. I'm coming out all the way from Tennessee to do it. I'm sure you guys can make arrangements. Lori Baloo, thank you so much. Remember, for 14 months, I saw your coffee cup last night. We did, Will. Yes. Oh my God, a coffee cup. A coffee cup. Such similarities. Holy shit, that guy's wearing socks. I wear socks. Holy shit. Like, dude. Family Feud. A beverage that a YouTuber, live streamer, podcaster would typically be drinking during their recording or live streaming. Survey says coffee. Coffee, dude. Number one answer. Coffee. Anyway, Christina, thank you so much. Just wanted to say thank you for hosting the movie last night. Thank you for hanging out, man. Seriously, I had a really good time. And such a blast talking with Aiden after that, man. It's just funny. Like the call-ins were fun. Got to talk to Specially Appointed Prosecutor Robert Cosgrove last night. That was fun. I enjoyed that. The Goodmans gifted a membership. The Goodmans are amazing people. Let me see. Let me check in on. Oh, man. Jeez. Look at that. Look at that, Brian. See, that's karma, Brian. That's karma. Brian's only got this. I mean, this has turned out to be a petty stream after all, but I'm going to cut it here. Brian's got 159 folks watching. Okay. That's what happens when you steal my title, bro. Okay. You steal my title, and you who have surpassed me as a channel, okay, you don't, with the same fucking title, you can't even fucking get half of my fucking viewers, bro. You can't even half, homie, fuck. That hurts, dude. That hurts because I want you to do well. It hurts. Let me get now, I haven't watched this yet. I wanted to react to this. Okay. Mary Swampy, thank you so much. Member for a month. Clara, can I still see the movie stream? Yeah, I think it's still up on Kick. So if you go to YouTube community, my YouTube community, you can see I posted just in case anybody missed it and they want to catch the replay. Well, yeah, man. I first of all, you guys are fantastic, dude. You know, you guys are great. And yeah, I do want to see everyone do well. I do want to see everyone do well. So let me see with this favorite. I hope and hold on, because I don't want to fervent. Okay, I don't want to mispronounce their channel name, but they're really cool. They've made Fervent's been making some really good videos. So this is Fervent's review of this. Now, it's real important that you stop what you're doing right now, folks, and go give Fervent a like on this video and subscribe to Fervent if you're not already. Fervent's awesome. Yeah, it's on YouTube today. I mean, but you can't stream it. No, what I was sharing, what people are asking, like, yeah, you could watch it. I mean, you could stream it on Lifetime now. You could stream it anywhere now. Like if you have Hulu, it's probably on there by now. But yeah, I'm if you sorry, I got a million things going through my head at the same time. I have to calibrate. Give me 1 second here. The Kick link is just in case you want to watch my review of it and watch the chat replay. But yeah, that's all. But you could watch the movie anywhere now. Oh, your son downloaded it and now they're watching it? Okay, let's watch Fervent's thing here. All right. Oh, shit, it's muted.
Figure out where to watch this, I was finally able to check out Accused, the Karen Reed story. Let's break it down. We start at the bars. Karen is quite thirsty in this movie, literally and metaphorically. We have about 5 scenes where we have the exact same interaction between John and Karen.
Now, I haven't watched this yet. I'm reacting to this. So, this is just very funny already.
Where Karen is like, "Oh, John, don't go to work. Stay in bed with me." Or, "Oh, John, don't go to another bar. Let's just get in your bed." "John, don't go to the Alberts. Let's just go home." That one we can all agree with. Flash forward a couple minutes. We go to the discovery of the body. Sandra Bullock has really let herself go.
Wow.
Karen might as well have used a shovel to dig out John's body. They put about 4 inches of snow on top of him. Jen McCabe shows real human emotion on the 911 call. So, obviously not a realistic performance.
Now, this is AI, but it's a really good AI voice, and I'm trying to place the voice. It is a celebrity voice, and I'm trying to place it, and I'm pretty fucking good at this. But this is fucking brilliant. This is like Fervent just might be, and I hope this is some juice that fucking that like this puts some gas in Fervent's tank, man, for real. Like, I can see Fervent being like the humor equivalent to Microdots. I swear to God. Like, I could see Fervent just being like the comedy equivalent to Microdots as a fucking creator. I could see it happening. They're not quite there yet, but they're definitely like Fervent's brilliant. Like, this shit is fucking hilarious.
All right, flash forward to probably the funniest scene, which is Proctor actually showing up at the crime scene, LOL, seeing a Boston cop working the scene, LOL, collecting blood in solo cups, LOL, but true.
Is it? Like,
Proctor's character goes,
when I first heard it, like the very first millisecond of this voice, I thought of Billy Bush. But I don't know. Maybe it is. Maybe that's just AI's interpretation of Billy Bush, and it's just like the best impression. It just doesn't capture the Billy Bush juice, dude. That's what you got to capture, is the Billy Bush juice. Like, you got to throw in a baby every once in a while. You know what I mean? Like, you can't just fucking sound like Billy Bush, you know? I think the funniest scene here is Proctor. I mean, these are Boston cops. There were no Boston cops working the case, baby. This is all Michael Morrissey. Sausage and Sigs, baby. Sausage and Sigs.
"What are you doing? That's a solo cup." 10 out of 10, it was hilarious on so many levels. They do show Proctor sending some of his disgusting texts. The big bads in this film were clearly Proctor and, to a lesser degree, Jen McCabe. Everybody else escapes scot-free. The third-party culprits really have no representation in this film. They show both the Karen's arrests, I thought they depicted Bill Reed really well as a supportive dad. We
I
get you
I have to completely agree with that, actually. I mean, for a Lifetime movie, Bill Reed was fucking right on. I have no complaints. I was waiting for them to fuck up Bill Reed, you know, but I could also see Bill Reed watching that shit, you know. Like, I could just see it. I could see Bill Reed watching that shit and being like, well, the least they could do is get my hair right. What am I looking at here? Well, the least they could do. But, I mean, at the same time, they did pretty fucking good. I feel like they did pretty good.
and Jackson in the war room where they basically combined all of their discovery into one session. They were just like, yeah, we got Proctor's text coming in. Wait, hey guys, did you know that Jen McCabe Googled how long to die in the cold? Ozempic Aiden Carney makes an appearance.
Ozempic Aiden Carney makes an appearance. What is happening with my boy's neck, dude? Okay, now, and I really hope, dude, like, I hope, dude, I gotta do it. I gotta do it. I gotta say the prayer one more time. Dear sweet baby G. Be a guest on Turtle Boy's show for an interview in depth on how he prepared for this role. Amen. Now, let's see what Fervent has to say about Ozempic Turtle Boy. Look at his neck, dude. But that's just, he's veiny, bro. You know, that's all that is. Like, he's in the middle of a word, and you know what I'm saying? Like, if you pause me during a rant, my neck might look a little like that.
It was fine. His character was completely one-dimensional. It was basically just a collection of about 4 scenes of him just saying Karen Reed was framed. We do get a rolling rally mention. We see him with the megaphone. We get
now. I agree 100%. I think that it was a very, very positive portrayal of Aiden. And I thought it was fantastic. The portrayal of Aiden was just spot on. It was just great. And this guy being cast physically, I'm wondering if it's more of a, since they never even approached Aiden about it, you know, like, this is completely unauthorized, right? And I don't mean that in a bad way, you know, it's just, you know, they do that shit, whatever. And you know, these are the corners that they cut, you know, in order to not be, I guess, liable, you know, if that's even the right word to use, probably not. But right. So it wouldn't not look like they wanted to make it not look like him at all. They probably were looking for a JLR lookalike. And you know what I mean? Like this, I'm telling you. But the thing is they painted him in a positive light, which is like the first time we've ever seen. And this is a big deal. People are like, oh, it's a Lifetime movie. Will, calm down. Okay, fair enough. It is a Lifetime movie, but it's a Lifetime movie in comparison to 2020, where they just barely just flash right by him, and they leave him in some dust that screams fucking some noisemaker, you know, just a loudmouth, you know, blah, blogger who, you know, like as if he was gumming up the works, like he caused a big problem. Like as if he caused a disturbance in the force here, which he pretty much did, but in a good way, you know. And this at least, you know, really emphasizes on how he was very, very emphatic about, don't, you know, we're peaceful, we're not here to cause a problem. He wants to create awareness. Like they made him out to be somebody who's just trying to perpetuate awareness and gather the people, get the people's, get the people. I don't want to say outraged, but get the people, passionate about what's happening in their local government. And they made him out to be inspiring, which is what he is, and the media always sells him short on this. And I think it's just because they listen to the hatred and the vitriol towards him, and they just see that as like risky, and I think that that's fucking cowardly, and I thought that this was the first gutsy move from anybody talking about this. So, I thought that was cool. And it's a win-win, because like had they made him out to be somebody shitty, like if they got him all wrong, we would have just laughed at how fucking how inaccurate the shit was, right? But the thing is the movie was actually pretty accurate for the most part, but I digress.
A condensed version of Karen and John's relationship falling apart, even a scene in Aruba with Marietta Sullivan. That's right. Marietta Sullivan is in the movie, but not Brian Albert or Brian Higgins. And this is yet another television project about this case that does not mention the FBI. Nobody seems interested in including that massive part of the story. Also, no real mention of Chloe and how he got the dog marks on his arm.
Right.
So this all builds up to the first trial. We get the mistrial declared by Bev Canoni, who very clearly is not doing enough sighing for my liking in this movie.
Right, I agree.
Then I look at the clock and I see there's only 5 minutes left in the film. So I'm like, how are they going to condense the rest of this story into 5 minutes?
I thought
and
the
the
same
answer
thing.
is they were just going to fast forward all the way to closings of the retrial. So we get a couple glimpses of that. We get the not guilty verdict. And that's pretty much it. That's how they wrap up the film. There's a disclaimer. No one else has been charged in the murder of John O'Keefe. That's probably because no one's actually seeking justice for him. So ultimately, it's dumb. It's Lifetime. Just have fun with it.
I don't know if this is AI. If this is AI, it's really, really good.
I thought Katie Cassidy's performance as Karen Reed was actually pretty good. She did not go for the accent at all, but overall, for a Lifetime movie, can't complain. I think what this shows, it's very clear, whatever the big Karen Reed project is to come, the one that she's involved with Jackson, I think it's much better served in a TV series format rather than a film. There's just two.
Yeah, this is not AI. That's not AI. That's not AI. Fervent's a dude, and that's what he sounds like. I'm telling you right now. Like, that's not AI. He's trying to find the right words. AI doesn't do that.
Much to cover. There's so many things that happened over the last 3 years that a 90-minute film is never going to do it
What's
justice.
up, Mazza? Yeah, I agree. Oh, man. Hold on. I hope I don't get... Oh, okay. I want to see... I mean, Fervent does AI songs, but I never watched the Megyn Kelly Will I get dinged if I play Megyn Kelly with Lawyer You Know? I never went over that. I mean, look, here's the thing. The Lifetime movie is a Lifetime movie, dude. You know what I'm saying? I stand by what I said last night, man. I got what I expected from a Lifetime movie. But better than I expected, frankly. I mean, yeah, for sure. There were holes in the story. Because the thing is by the end of the movie, the interesting thing is by the end of the movie, if you don't know anything about the case, you're like, okay, so did she hit him? You know what I mean? Like, if you don't know shit about it, you're like, okay, so if she didn't do it, then who did? You know, like it totally leaves you hanging like that. They barely, you know, they don't make Jen McCabe, like Jen McCabe's testimony was hardly, you know, making her seem nefarious in any way. I mean, Jen McCabe lied like crazy on the stand, both trials. Dude, like she talked to the FBI. She lied to the FBI. Like it's so fucking crazy. There's so much about this case that they didn't touch. But again, because it's a Lifetime movie, I'm surprised they covered as much as they did. Like, think about that. Think about the fact that they glossed over Higgins, right? They didn't even gloss over him. They didn't even. Higgins was of no existence whatsoever throughout this whole thing, throughout this whole movie, right? And Turtle Boy got like some of the most camera time. I feel like my shoe got more camera time, but you know, that's just not an accident, dude. Okay, them just fucking leaving the opening credits focused on the shoe laying in the snow. That's not an accident, dude. Okay, that's not an accident. Let's just be honest, and let's just keep this as on the level as we possibly can. Okay.
Spotlight hits the courtroom floor. Trooper Bukaki strolls through the door. Evidence bag looking kinda off. The glare squints, gives a righteous scoff. He said, "That ain't the shoe I saw. You're all blind to the fatal flaw." Everyone laughed, but deep inside they feared the truth that he couldn't hide. Oh, the glare was right. Yeah, about the shoe and the lights. Oh, yeah, it don't match what we saw that night. Funky soul, wrong stripe too tight. He don't miss, he don't bend. He's the truth from start to end. He's the glare in the mirror ball's glow, and he told you so. Trooper Bukaki reached in the sack, pulled the shoe that was way off track. But Glare knew from the heel to toe it was a fashion felony. Case closed. The jury gasped, the judge said wait, but the Glare already sealed their fate. With a single stare like disco steel, he turned the courtroom into a dance ordeal. He spins, he points, he struts real slow, shoe in hand with that righteous glow. He moonwalks past your weak defense and serves subpoenas with elegance. Oh, the Glare was right. He don't need hindsight. That mismatched shoe won't see daylight. Truth is funky and fierce tonight. He's the judge, he's the jury, he's the groove. When the glare says it, you better move. Right about the shoe and everything too. Glarer, he outdanced you. Glare don't lie, Glare fly. That shoe was wrong and now you cry. Stay incorrect, stay incorrect. Stay incorrect.
it's real important to understand that I didn't have to FOIA my theory on the shoe. Okay? It's real important to understand this. I never had to FOIA it. It just, boom. You know what I'm saying? Like, the shoe was just, that's all that was. Ain't nothing but a thing. You know what I mean? Like, there's no need to make a big deal out of it. You know? It's just, it ain't nothing but a thing. It's just, that's all the shoe is. You know? No reason. No reason to get up in arms about it. Oh shit, the Golden Globes are tonight. I want to get other people's reactions to this. Let's do this real quick. People, I need you to stop what you're doing right now and go give this video a like and make sure to subscribe to Emily C because she is fantastic. And I want to watch because I hadn't watched it yet. So, and really, like, there's nothing else to talk about as far as that fucking movie goes. I would just want to get other people's kind of reactions on it and get people's feedback on it. So if you're not subbed to Emily C, make sure to sub. I'll give you guys a moment. Okay. There you go. All right, let's check out Emily C's stream here. Can I speed it up a little bit? Yes, sweet.
So here you go. This is Emily C, my new bestie.
I hate the idea that someone out there hates me.
Oh my God, not that. Dina just gifted 10 memberships. Holy cow. Who's lurking? Let me see who's lurking. Let me see who's lurking. I'm not going to thank you guys. I just want to see who's fucking lurking. Okay? Wen, Pixie Poo, Kit Kat's lurking. Green Eyes, Joe Schmayar, Happy One lurking, Christina Wags lurking. No, man, congrats for becoming members. Thank you so much, Not That Dina and SS Sloth Life. Because what are you, a Nazi sloth? What does that mean? Wow. S Sloth Life. It's one S and then sloth. So it's not SS. So S Sloth Life became a YouTube member. Welcome to the lady. Oh my God.
I think we got a super cat. Super fan. I think we got a super cat. Super fan. Super fan. Super fan. 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 I think we got a super chat. I think we got a super chat.
When, oh my God, Emily and Nurse Kim killed it. Shout out to 40 years, Nurse Kim. Yeah, I was at the gym and I like to listen to music. I said hello in the chat and then I just, yeah, and then I fucked off.
I think if they got to know me, they wouldn't hate me.
This stole the show. Emily
C. She did.
Was phenomenal.
She was
something
phenomenal.
You need to know.
What?
You're doing great.
Look at my baby. Here she is, Emily. 10 out of 10. Huge fan.
I see Emily C says 123.
Bro, does anybody else just feel all warm inside with this intro, bro? Like, this is a fucking... Dude, this is... all of a sudden, like, I'm taken back to fucking preschool, bro. She knows what she's doing. She is good.
Trust her. She's really good.
Listen, Turtle, you gotta watch your language. I'm already live. So you need to follow the FCC guidelines.
He destroyed, left nothing in her path. It was
great. Yeah. That shit was so good. Cut like a knife.
Hello, everybody. I'm Emily C.
Like,
you might know me as...
Hold on 1 second there, Emily. I'm sorry. But I swear that music is cuts like a knife. But it feels so right.
So here you go. This is Emily C., my new bestie.
Yeah, I hate the idea that someone else hates me. I even hate thinking that Al Qaeda hates me. I think if they got to know me, they wouldn't hate me.
This
telling you, bro.
Stole the show.
Emily
C. was
Sloth Live, not a Nazi, just a crazy Scottish woman. Since YouTube started messing with names, I had to add an extra S to Sloth Live. No numbers.
Emily.
Thank you.
10 out of 10. Huge fan.
I see Emily C.
Guidelines. Or Hank Brennan. Or Jennifer McCabe. But today I'm just me. And today is like the most exciting day because today I get to welcome Nurse Kim to our show for the first time. And before I bring her on so that I can just say all the wonderful things about her without her making me stop, I am so excited that Nurse Kim and I are finally getting the chance to connect in this way. We met briefly at the Wilbur, but that was like such a whirlwind. But she's somebody who, from the minute that I discovered this whole online world, immediately made me feel like I was in a comfortable, like safe,
it was pretty good,
happy place. Anytime that I logged onto, went over to her house, and she does such an amazing job of like modeling to all of us how to share your opinions in a way that is open-minded and based in fact. And I love the way she asks questions. I love the way that she like brings us into her learning, the way that she's vulnerable about the things that she doesn't know, and then shares her experience to help us learn along with her and to learn.
You can tell that she was a great teacher, bro. Like like she is talking, like imagine her talking about your kid. You know what I'm saying? Like imagine Emily talking about your kid. Like, it just brings comfort, you know? Like, she knows exactly, like, she is describing Nurse Kim to a T. Like, in the most flattering, yet completely accurate way that you could. The most encouraging, like, you could just, yeah. S Sloth Life gifted 5 memberships. Yeah, like totally. Just imagine she's talking about your kid. You know what I mean?
From her.
Like you could tell that she had a file on every kid. She had a file on every kid, every bit of progress. She was just totally into their development, bro. Like you could just tell. You could totally tell. This is the kind of lady you want watching your kid at kindergarten, bro.
Please join me in welcoming the beautiful, the wonderful Nurse Kim. Hello.
Hello. You are an angel. I would have absolutely told you to never. I would have had to go baby mode. Okay? I can't. You are the best. I love everything about you. When I saw you at the Wilbur, I mean, I knew about you before, but the Wilbur was the moment. And of course, we didn't.
I have to confess, I didn't know who she was until the Wilbur. But I was blown away. And what a first impression to have, you know?
It like have all that time because it was the show and there were so many moving parts, but I said, got it going on. It is funny. You're kind. You are a good person, and I appreciate that because we're treading, babe. We have been treading for years now in not so great stuff, and we're just. It's beautiful to have someone who is kind, genuine, and a good soul. They can call you fake,
For
they can call you
sure.
whatever they want to call you, but at the end of the day, you know who you are. And that's
Dude, she's Miss Lippy. She's she's Miss Lippy, except not like in the comedic way that Miss Lippy is. She's like genuinely like Miss Lippy, which is fucking great. Like totally fucking nurturing, amazing, awesome, kind.
They had a lot of words for me this week, so I appreciate that.
I don't know how that even happened to you, Emily. Like, have you talked about this at your house with your humans?
No.
Right, you're right. That's what I mean,
really
right?
don't,
No, like I'm not saying like she's the type to put glue on her face. You know what I'm saying? That's not what I mean. I mean like the kindness and sweetness.
I just maybe towards the end, but it's like it is what it is. What I would like to talk about is that not only are we so lucky to have you
Happy
here today, but
birthday,
we're lucky to have you
Kathleen
on your
Murphy.
birthday weekend. So please join me. I
can't.
Give a big old happy birthday to our nurse Kim.
Happy
Turns 40
birthday to
tomorrow.
nurse
Monday long
Kim.
weekend, babe. That's thanks to you.
I told you.
I love that. Thank you so much.
I'm so happy for you.
Don't forget to text Nurse Kim happy birthday. Don't forget to text Nurse Kim happy birthday. Don't forget to text Nurse Kim happy birthday.
I just turned 40 last month. We're like basically
That's totally what I do.
twins.
Okay,
And
maybe we're just born. How'd you turn 40? You look like
I mean, how do you have teenagers? Good Lord. Both of us. And there's something about our age bracket. I feel like we used those like Noxzema wipes, those like blue wipes, and it just like burned everything off of our face that would ever age us.
Yeah.
Like the kids now have all their like fancy skincare, but like we use like Sea Breeze toner that like stung your face for days. You remember that?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Are you kidding me? Anything clear as hell. I was zapping zits. I was tanning. I had a Playboy sticker on my hip. Like we were doing all the things, you know, like it was the early 2000s. That's
A
wild.
Playboy
I can't believe.
sticker
So are you a Capricorn?
on my hip.
I'm a Sagittarius.
You're a Sag. Olivia, my one of my teen daughters,
You're
is
a Sag.
also, she's December 11th, and she is that queen.
She's a little stubborn. It's a thing.
Oh,
totally
I know.
a thing,
And
dude.
she is so funny though. Like, and I think it's this next generation, which I'm like thrilled for. There is no follower in her.
Nurse Kim's a Sag, or sorry, Emily C's a Sag, and Brian's a Vag.
Like she is a leader to the nth degree.
Oh my God! Yes, I know. I know.
I'm embracing.
Yes.
Go queen.
Thank
Do
you.
you?
Thank
she
you.
Love that.
Is, she's stubborn, but she's also principled and sweet, and she like does the right thing even when it's like nobody's looking, and she will sit with kids, and like she's always been like gone to her own drum, and I love that. So my little Sag, you're my little Sag too.
Do you guys look like? I picture just like a little mini you.
She is, yeah. So my oldest daughter has like brown curly hair. She looks like a Italian or she almost looks like a Dominican goddess at times, with like this beautiful curly brown hair, olive skin, brown eyes. I have brown eyes. Olivia is blonde, fair skin, and blue eyes. So
yeah. Genetics are so
Okay.
interesting. Like how does that
Listen, guys.
It's so
but you'd be like,
I'm a guy. I've got to fast forward through this. Okay, as much as I love both of these ladies, I don't give a fuck about what they're talking about right now.
Yeah.
It takes a common enemy sometimes to bring people back together.
yes, it does. And that is me. Okay. Yeah. But that is that. So, but yeah, like they're turning the corner, and I hope
for class instead.
Yeah. Yeah. Right? Like those are just the things that I'm like, oh my Lord.
I'm kidding. I have goosebumps. This is hilarious. There's an ass for every seat. Yeah.
Okay, here we go. All right.
That I would have thought if you put that in front of me really quickly, I would have thought it was Karen. So I thought this was a great casting in my opinion. Oh, thank you, Maza. My guy.
I love that. We love him.
Maza.
I thought so too. And I felt like almost throughout the movie, she like grew into Karen even more. Like when it got to the courtroom scene, I felt like the courtroom scenes were easier for the actors because they were just kind of like going by the exact transcript of like what they saw. It kind of like gave them, they didn't have to like take any creative liberties. They were just copying what actually happened in court. And she killed it in those scenes. Like the facial expressions, the
people did do that
mannerisms,
shit.
like, yeah, I thought that was really good.
Dude,
and good outfits.
They're right, man. Like, this lady played Karen well. She did. I mean, the problem is that they wrote her fucked up. You know what I mean? They wrote her fucked up, but she did pretty fucking well considering that she didn't have much time to prepare for the role at all. So she did okay.
Did a good job kind of like matching the vibe of Karen's wardrobe.
Yeah, and that's very important to Karen. You know, we saw that in 2020 and all of her actual interviews, even the ID docuseries, like her getting ready and her mother, you know, Mrs. Reed kind of instilling that in her ironing her clothes, her being aware of that. Like, it's very important how Karen presented.
Yeah, I'm bummed that there was nothing on Janet, although she's probably happy about it. But like, they totally overlooked Janet and Nathan, you know, and Kelly, and you know, I'm just like, come on, man. Like, they were really important parts of her support system during that entire time, you know, like vital, you know. So it's just, you know, like Bill was, of course, and I thought they did Bill well, but you know, there were others too. I thought that should have been acknowledged.
Herself. Because people make generalizations about you, right? And I think that was one thing that was within her control. Not speaking for her, I don't know, but I'm just saying that's one thing I can do, and everything else here is out of my control. So I'm sure that every day I'm prepared, I'm ready. And, you know, she was part of the legal team, and she also looked like she was part of the legal team in my opinion, at all times. And you know, could that have been a deterrent to maybe some jurors? Perhaps, but not in the second trial, and that's all that mattered.
Exactly. How about John's character? What do you think about that?
Oh, okay. I didn't love it.
I'm curious as
okay,
to
so
why.
I don't think he looked like Officer John O'Keefe much, in my opinion.
No, yeah.
And
like let's be honest. Like, John was like, John had strikingly good looks, you know? Like, if you're a man who's secure in your masculinity, dude, you could look at a picture of John and go, that dude was good looking, you know? Like, John had very distinct features that made him strikingly good looking, you know? And this guy did not have any of those qualities. I feel like if they were going to cast somebody who didn't look like him, then at least go for those features. At least go for someone who has distinct features that just kind of make you ruggedly handsome, the way that John was.
I don't know. I have a reverence for John O'Keefe because he is no longer with us, and there is something that felt very assumptive or something, not like presumption of them to like his reactions or things. Like I just was like, ew. I got the ick on that.
Yeah, I can pinpoint the ick. Like, Nurse Kim can't put her finger on it right now, but the ick is that he was fucking drunk the whole goddamn movie. You know what I mean? And they totally portrayed him based on the night they were drinking in Aruba, and the text messages. And what they did was they took the dialogue that took place during those text messages, and they used them as dialogue while they're interacting in person. And it made Karen look like a harpy, and a needy harpy. And it made John look like a drunk who was just aloof and didn't give a fuck. There was no, like, think about this. They did discuss that he had the kids, but think about how the movie made him look, right? This is another reason that you can't really put your finger on it, but I can. The fact that he took on his niece and nephew, they talk about that for a second when they're talking about Karen and John falling in love. They're showing that scene, but there's no interaction with these children later on in the movie. There's no focus or even indication that John is interested in being this father figure to these children throughout the rest of this movie. It's very bizarre. It just seems like he's interested in just drinking and being left the fuck alone by Karen. Like, fucking leave me alone. So that is why they did John a disservice and an injustice. Because that's not how I would think that John would be remembered by any of his loved ones, regardless of how anybody in the community feels about the O'Keefes and their issues with Karen and their lawsuits and whatnot. I don't think anybody would dispute that's just completely fucking inappropriate to just to portray him that way. Because this woman was on that TV show that we showed. I mean, I could play that right now. And thank you, One Last Breath, 9/11. Let me play that for you right now. Because, yeah, it's funny. It's not sitting well with me, and I'm realizing it as I'm saying it, you know? Okay. Yeah, now, fuck. Not that one. Because I know I'll get copyright dinged if I play that one, but bro, BLT Media's been dropping some, like the parody one, he's been dropping some videos. Pretty funny. Okay. No, man. Where the fuck is that shit, dude? God, it's so annoying. Like I played it before we watched the movie yesterday. Okay, here we go. Yeah, check this shit out. Like, so this is the lady, something Cassidy, Katie Cassidy. And she's like, listen to what she says.
She joins us to talk about the movie that is based on this widely followed murder case. Thank you so much for being with us. I was just saying, I love these stories where we cover
the
them.
headlines,
Yeah,
yes.
they're in the headlines everywhere, and then you get a chance to see it all kind of play out because it happens over such an amount of time. You kind of forget some of the details. What was this like being able to take on a story like this?
I mean, it happened so quickly from when Lifetime approached me to, I think it was 72 hours by the time that I was filming. So
what? I did wonder because this is so quick.
Yeah,
to have
this
it
is
come
very
out.
quick turnaround.
We wrapped in November,
No
so it was
way.
very fast.
Were you familiar with the case?
I actually was not.
Okay.
Everybody else and their mother was.
Yeah, it's like that sometimes. We're news people, so I always like to be like, wait, did you know about this?
I didn't, but the second, we started talking with Lifetime, I
went down the rabbit hole.
Yes, exactly. I did a deep dive, and I was hooked.
A deep dive.
I understand.
She was hooked.
Sort of why America
Was
hooked.
Yeah. Well, that's everybody has an opinion about this too, and I think
72
that's what's interesting
hours.
about this is that this isn't a 48 hours or some type of documentary. This is a Lifetime production where you get to dramatize things a little bit or have it play out. So, what was that like for you, knowing there is so much public opinion out there to then play this role?
Watch what
So
the
I
next
tried to
question is.
I
after
couldn't really
this.
think about it that way. Playing Karen, I had to think like
Karen.
Right. So I couldn't really even let myself try to think about what the outside external world and their view. Like I just tried to stay in it the whole time. Yeah. And then it's still, for me as an actor, normally I get a script, I do script analysis and build backstory, but in this case, it was like all that information that I would have created was already there and it was public knowledge, and I felt like a detective myself almost.
That's I think why people like watching these though, because then you turn into the detective and you decide what happened.
I love how people are like, she's the daughter of Hollywood royalty. Dude, he's a fucking partridge. Calm the fuck down, dude.
Just because they're familiar with the case from the headlines. Some will watch it because they watch every
Please.
Lifetime movie. For people who aren't familiar with the case and are just watching because they're like, it sounds interesting, we skipped that part. Give us like some of the highlights of this case that stood out for you.
The fuck out of here.
Well, first of all, this movie, obviously, she being accused of killing her boyfriend, but that is the whole point of it is this man, John O'Keefe, he lost his life. And I'm hoping people take away from this movie almost looking at it like a tribute to his life, because there's so much information on Karen Reed on the internet, but there's not a lot about John O'Keefe.
Like, listen to that shit.
Is
the case and are just watching because they're familiar with the case from the headlines. Some will watch it because they watch every Lifetime
Listen to
movie.
her question.
For people who aren't familiar with the case and are just watching because they're like, it sounds interesting, we skipped that part. Give us like some of the highlights of this case that stood out for you.
Some of the highlights of this case that stood out for you. Give us some of the highlights of this case that stood out for you, daughter of Hollywood royalty. Please.
Well, first of all, this movie, obviously, she being
Like, this is a brain fart happening right before your eyes. Thank you so much. Scott McGinnis, member for 26 months. 2 years and 2 months. Kept me laughing enough to watch the entire thing. Right. Yeah, it was fun to watch, bro. I wish you would have been in there, bro. I wish they would have. I think they got Tom. We theorized that one guy was Tom, just kind of by the way he looked. But even though he didn't really look like Tom, which is weird. But anyway, so listen to her answer here. Listen to the daughter of Hollywood royalty's answer to tell us some of the highlights. What are the highlights of this case that stood out to you, daughter of Hollywood royalty?
Watching because they're like, it sounds interesting. We skipped that part. Give us like some of the highlights of this case that stood out for you.
Part of it well, first of all, this movie, obviously, she being accused of.
Let's watch that. Let's watch that brain fart in slow-mo.
This movie, obviously, she being accused of killing her boyfriend, but that.
Watch the brain fart one more time. Look at that. Like that. It's like you can see it in her eyes. The brain fart.
Part of it well, first of all, this movie, obviously, she being accused of killing her boyfriend, but that
is a brain fart happening right in front of your eyes. How do I know this? Listen to the rest of her answer.
is the whole point of it is this man, John O'Keefe, he lost his life. And I'm hoping people take away from this movie almost looking at it like a tribute to his life, because there's so
As soon as she completely avoided the fucking question, they go, that I discussed this last night. Is it translates to, so you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. That's what that translates to. Listen to it one more time.
is the whole point of it is this man,
it's the whole
John
point
O'Keefe,
of it.
he lost his life. And I'm hoping people take away from this movie almost looking at it like a tribute to his life, because there's so much information on Karen Reed on the internet, but there's not
One more time.
because there's so much information on Karen, almost looking at it like a tribute to his life, because there's so much information on Karen Reed on the internet, but there's not a lot about John O'Keefe. And
That's
he was
actually a great point.
Yeah.
It's actually a great
really
point.
Good
Yeah.
man. I mean, he took
point.
over.
Like,
his
how do you
sister's
go
business.
wrong?
He lost his sister.
And it's like she's in a fucking beauty pageant. That's what you say. Like, that's the kind of shit you do in a beauty pageant. They ask you, like, how do you make the world a better place? Well, and then they give you some bullshit answer about, oh, I just wish that there would be peace in the Middle East. Like, yeah, everybody wants peace in the Middle East. That's never happened in all of time. Sure.
Everything I've read about him, which is not a lot, has been.
That is a great point, right? We end up focusing on her so much that you forget the victim in this.
Exactly.
Was there anything else that surprised you as you were doing your own deep dive and took this on?
Not necessarily surprised, but
Deep dive.
just everything was just so interesting. Like it was almost like, you know, you're reading a book. It's like a page turner. It was just, there's so much information and so many different ways and navigations. It's just, there's a lot out there, and it just is very. I can see why people form different opinions.
They always say life is stranger than fiction, right?
Yeah,
And
exactly.
it is very true. What did you do to prepare to be Karen?
I had 72 hours. So
that's not a lot of prep time.
What's really funny about this is whenever they ask her any questions about preparation or her method or anything like that, she gives an excuse. Like, she doesn't answer the question. She just answers it with some weird excuse.
Myself and flooded myself with as much information as possible. But it was also a good thing because as an actor, sometimes we get in our heads.
Sure.
And I did not have time to think, to get in my head. Like, I just had to.
You just had to do it.
Flood myself with information and then trust myself. And
the interesting thing is, though, she still did a good job. She still did a good job. Even though she is the worst at promoting this movie, she did a good job in the movie. Proctorial misconduct, simultaneously, clip the they use it when going over some other presentations. I may have to do that. Because the makes me laugh. It really does. Like, it's really funny to me. Like, it's just the way they did that. Like, I know what was going through their heads. I know it. I know they were like, oh, so you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Okay. Got it. She went the safe Miss America pageant route. Yeah. I mean, right. I mean, but that's what she's doing. Like, this is like, these are, I think you call them junkets, right? Press junkets, right? Or press tours where you just like go on different fucking shows and talk about the shit, you know, and try to sell it. Come on, get happy.
Let it go and trust the crew. And we had a wonderful director, Linda Lisa Hayter. She was fantastic, and I couldn't have done this without her. And our crew was amazing. So just trust and hope that, you know, everything happens for a reason. And I was also sick when we started, but it kind of lended to it.
You had a rough
Bro.
Yeah.
Another excuse. And I was fucking sick. Like, nothing is like, oh my God, man. Like, you know, and then I felt this challenge because, you know, I mean, I prepared for it as quickly as I could. You know, she could have totally, like, there were so many different ways she could have, like, sold this, except she just, like, totally shit the bed. And just, like, instead of promoting the movie, just gave excuses for herself. It's just, which I find comedic, you know. I mean, again, like, is there any harm done? No. I mean, it's fucking Lifetime. Nobody takes a fucking Lifetime movie seriously. Like, you have to be a fool. Like, if you expected, like, if you were like, oh my God, the Karen Reed movie, this is the Karen Reed movie, and you thought, like, on that level, you know, you like, dude, I don't even know, we can't even have a conversation, you know? Like, there's no way we could ever talk about movies. That's for sure. Ever could we talk about movies? No fucking way. Proctorial misconduct in cry fart voice. Where were you, Clara, when Lifetime put me in a movie? Via my cup. Where were you? Dude, I am just flabbergasted I'm flabbergasted with. I mean, think about that shit, dude. Like, I can't talk to you about movies if you expected this shit to be like some sort of fucking epic, you were hoping for that. Like, if you were hoping for that, dude, I can't talk to you. Like, there was this guy I worked with, right? And you know how when you're working, you talk about shit, you just make it talk. I watched this last night, blah, 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 blah. And then, oh, have you ever seen this? Blah, 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 blah. That happens all the time. Everybody does that, right? So I'm having this conversation with this dude, and he's just like, have you ever seen Lost in Translation? And I'm like, yeah, Bill Murray, right? Yeah. He's like, terrible movie. And I'm like, no, I liked it. It's different for him, but I liked it. And then he's like, what did you think of A Knight's Tale? And I was like, it was horrible. And he was like, one of the best movies ever made. And I was like, I need you to never talk to me about movies again. Okay. As long as we're working together, we can talk about all kinds of other shit, dude. Don't ever, ever bring movies up to me again. Please. This is exactly what I told this man. Really, yeah. In medieval times, they were stomping and clapping to We Will Rock You during a joust. And it's one of the best movies. Okay. All right. Don't talk to me anymore. Don't talk to me ever again. That's not clever. That's some other fucking dog.
But she's like, but it worked out.
Absolutely. Well, Karen was run down, I think, too.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. That might have put you right in the right space. Well, we can't wait to see the full movie.
Oh, thank you.
I actually got a little sneak peek.
Yeah.
It's good. I'm just telling you, it's good.
I'm in it. I can't wait to see it.
Lifetime's original movie, Accused, the Karen Reed story, premieres tomorrow night. And people can tune in at what time?
8, 7 Central.
I can't wait. All right. Thank you so much for being with us.
Thank you.
Wow. Oh, shut up. Shut up. Wow. Now, let me see here. I'm just going to do it, bro. People, the phone lines are open. Is anyone going to call in? Anyone? Anyone going to call in? Yeah, but the crowd joining in? No. Stop trying to sell that on me, okay? Sorry to ruin A Knight's Tale for you. Sorry to ruin a fucking shit movie for you, but, that's what I do here. That one's free. I didn't even charge you Patreon fee for that.
Call from
Dina.
You're on. Who am I speaking with?
Who am I speaking with?
Who are you speaking with?
What's up, Busta? It's Dina.
What's up, Dina? Not that Dina.
Oh, no, I'm that Dina. I'm all done with not that Dina. Fucking YouTube won't let me change my URL without having like 15 numbers and letters after it.
Okay.
So I'm sticking with that as far as that goes. But I really don't have anything to say. I just haven't talked to you in a long time, and I just wanted to say, I laughed so hard last night. Oh, my God. Thank you for that.
Good times, man.
I never knew about Kick.
Yeah, man.
And it's free.
Yeah.
I mean,
oh, I'm gonna bring back at some point. I'm bringing back the movie nights for Patreon through Kick. Yeah, where I secretly share the link.
Yeah, I know. I couldn't figure it out. It was just right there, right in front of my fucking face. I just couldn't figure it out. Just wanted to say thank you. It was a lot of fun, and I can't wait till you do something like that again because I'm going to be right there with it. So, and I want to also say I can't wait, and I hope you have a safe trip up to Boston, and loving my clubber walks.
Yeah, I mean, not only am I going to be flying safely, but I'm going to be flying in luxury. Thank you. Thanks to
Mike
Crawford. Thanks to BLT. Flying in luxury.
Thank you, Mike.
Yeah.
Well, you have a great night.
And I'm going to make members only
And I just
content out of it too. Like I'm going to document the trip. Like I'm going to be chilling there fucking on the plane. Like, what's up, y'all? Album dropping.
I'm here for
pussy
it.
popping. Like I'm going to be totally fucking balling at first class is what I'm going to do.
You know what you did though? You did screw me up. You screwed up my life.
Oh yeah?
Because I never watched anything like except for you. And then what happened is I've never put my credit card all these years or my debit card or anything on my phone or my internet or anything like that. And the next thing you know, it's like, I want a super chat. I got to figure this out. Then after that, I'm like, oh, well, I don't want to just super chat because I don't want to just be given because I'm seen. So, I got to do Cash App. Then my son figured out I have Cash App.
Dina,
now,
if we could just skip to the end, that'd be great.
Fucking don't be a dick.
I'm sorry.
I
I'm
love
sorry.
you because you're a dick. I'm just saying. Now my son is like scooping from me like weekly because he figured out I have Cash App, and I have Cash App because I want to give you money, you dink. So that's it.
I appreciate it.
So I love you.
I love you
so
too.
That's it.
You're amazing. You
call me all the words. I love it.
You're amazing. I've been incredibly supportive, and you're just awesome in the chat, and you're just great. We all.
I
love
know.
you.
Now it's been years.
We love you here.
It's actually been years. It's so cool. I mean, I've only been member for 3 months, but that was because I originally got forced a membership. I love being forced a member, so I'm down for it. But. But now I'm all in. You're coming off my money monthly, so give me what I asked for, Daddy. I'm paying you. Give it to me.
Okay, don't pay.
And that's all right.
Don't let your
Goodbye.
husband hear
I'm
you
all
talking
done.
like that.
See ya.
All right, bye, Dina.
I know I'm fresh. I'm a bad girl.
All right,
Bye-bye.
all right, bye. Oh. Forced member. You're on. Who am I speaking with?
Yeah, how you doing, Will Blair? Especially appointed prosecutor Robert Cosgrove.
Oh my God, people! Especially appointed prosecutor Robert Cosgrove, everyone. Oh my God.
Yeah, I really had to time that one right. I didn't know when she was hanging up, but thank God I got through. First of all, I'd like to petition that dog to shut the hell up. We're trying to have a presentation here.
We are trying to have a presentation here. It's very, I mean, I live in the South, man. What can I say? Do people fucking neighbors? You just have dogs. It is what it is.
I mean, I might send the owner of that dog an indictment for violating FCC rules and ruining the presentation.
Exactly, totally ruining the presentation.
Yeah, there's a lot of antenna
but you
people
called in
here.
and
They want to
saved
hear
it,
a presentation.
You called in and saved it.
Yeah.
Bro.
Yeah. Well, I haven't been feeling too good lately, Will Blair, but everywhere, I have.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, especially
to...
appointed prosecutor Robert Cosgrove. What seems to be the problem?
You don't want to. Whatever. I haven't been feeling well, but I have the energy to talk a little bit of shit here and there, and that's about it. In other words, equaling, oh, you're a dumb, stupid jerk. Okay, we get it. Okay.
Oh,
God.
shit, man.
So
So what'd you think of the movie, man?
I mean,
what'd you think of the movie?
oh, man. Well, Will Blair, I got to be honest with you. I didn't stick around for the I saw some of it, but geez, man, the writing was on the wall with that one, was it not?
I mean, dude, it was a fucking Lifetime movie. Like, I mean, it was a 2-hour SNL skit. That's how you got to look at it.
Exactly.
Bracket starts.
And, yeah, my favorite quote a couple minutes ago.
Okay,
asking
Marley. Thank
about the
you.
role. Well, I'm sorry.
Sorry, I was reading a super chat there.
Oh no, it's all good. I get it. But no, a couple minutes ago they were asking about the role, and she said something to the effect of, I don't know, trusting God and everything happens for a reason. Like, what the hell are you talking about? I mean,
Lifetime has good movies. Someone said in my chat, I should fucking boot them.
Lifetime has good movies.
No, they don't. No, they don't.
I'm trying to think of an analogous thing,
You know,
I just can't.
That's happened to me, man. Like, but I didn't fall for it a second time. It happened to me the first time where I clicked on some shit. It was a crime case that I followed, and it was on Hulu. And I was like, oh shit, there's a movie about it. And then I saw Lifetime in the corner, and I was just like, oh, well, fuck, like, I was like, why does this suck? And then and I was just like, yeah, never again. Never will I make it, because Lifetime movies are fucking awful.
Or it says like Oxygen or something up in the corner, and you're
Same
like, oh shit. I
Oxygen,
screwed up.
Lifetime.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, Oxygen, Lifetime, same shit.
Yeah. Same bullshit. But anyways, it was good to talk to you and Turtle Dove last night during your presentation.
Yeah. Thanks for calling in on the spaces. That was fun. Yeah.
It was good. And I hadn't seen the movie, but I knew that I wouldn't be portrayed in it because, why would I be?
Thank you, Jen Fox.
Thanks, Jen Fox.
It's not. It wasn't the Turtle Boy story, but it kind of was. But they didn't get into anything about his charges. They just, they made it seem like exactly what it was. In a perfect world, Turtle Boy just led a bunch of people to, towards awareness in this case, and got people rallied to free Karen Reed, and minus the corruption. Like, they took that whole part out of it. But it was cool because, like, at least the world, when you take that part out of it, that's exactly what he did. And so you take the part out where he gets wrongfully charged, and the world sees what he did as a good thing. Go figure.
Right. I don't know if they left room for it, but I would think there's going to be sequels or follow-ups to it. No, or is it just a one-time deal?
I don't know.
Who knows, right? I mean,
I don't know.
With a tremendous outlet like Lifetime, you never know, Will.
I mean, I doubt that they're going to be running out of ideas. That seems like something they do if they're running low on ideas. I mean, there's always a case, to reenact.
Yeah,
I've seen at least three different cases that I've covered personally be recreated time.
Right. Well, even The Godfather had sequels, you know what I mean? So we'll see.
Yeah. And I never met anyone until this case that were actually in the movie. So it was just to have that to compare it to was kind of wild, but
yeah, that would have been cool though. I mean, I'm not trying to throw shade on you, but anything, but to almost be in a movie, that'd be cool because you were probably almost in there.
No, I doubt it. But the shoe at the beginning indicates to me that someone was paying attention, at least at some point.
Yeah, I think that was a nod. I mean, I got to be
I
honest.
feel
with you. I
like
think
it was
that
a nod. I don't think it's unreasonable. It's not. I don't think it's unreasonable to speculate that could have been absolutely a nod.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, we're not going to put you in the movie, but we're going to put the shoe in.
Exactly.
I can see it. But anyways, Ozempic Turtle Boy, more like I found meth 6 months ago. Turtle Boy. Jeez.
Right. Yeah. Jeez. Yeah.
Looking a little gaunt.
Yeah, he looked like he's struggling there.
Yeah. Whoever that guy is, eat a cheeseburger for Christ's sake, and then maybe come back in the sequel a little, a couple pounds heavier.
I mean, good Lord. Maybe they'll do a Turtle Boy movie. Maybe Lifetime will just give him his own spin-off. Like maybe there'll be all this feedback coming from the public, and they're going, "Who's this Turtle Boy guy? Can we get Can we get a Turtle Boy spin-off movie on Lifetime? That would be fucking dope."
Yeah, like Lifetime presents, Turtle Boy does Dallas or something.
Totally. Yeah.
I'd watch that.
Yeah, it'd be wild. I mean, you'd have Gatuni, you'd have Grant, you'd have all these people, man. It'd be an amazing.
Well, you'd have yours truly. I'd be in there too.
You'd be in there. You'd be all up in there.
I'd be all up in the old.
That's right.
Turtle Dove biography or whatever it is.
You absolutely would, Kasi, for sure.
Well, in that case, you'd be in there too. So maybe we'll see what happens. Oh man!
All right, I'm taking the next call.
All right, well, Blair, thanks for having me on your presentation.
Thanks for being on my presentation, especially appointed prosecutor Robert Cosgrove, everybody.
Good night.
Call from
Elizabeth.
You're on. Who am I speaking with?
Hi, it's Liz. How are you?
I'm good, Liz. How are you?
Good. You know what? I just have a very quick question. You know that kicks thing you were doing?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't bother trying to do it because I said I'm not going to start that movie because TV's going to be on at 10, 9. Little did I know, or else I'd have watched that movie. But is it something that I'm going to be able to navigate that kicks? I'm kind of technical. How would you say that?
Technically challenged, Liz?
Yes, exactly right. You know what? I got to hide too soon. And it's not working out good. I'm not getting anything done, but that is the word I was searching for. Thank you.
Yeah, well,
so would I be able to do it?
I feel like you would be able to do it. Everyone else did it. It should be, yeah. You should be able to just walk through it pretty easily with your
I'm pretty smart. Yes, I'm smart by nature. I like to think that my parents' money, the 4 years of schooling did something. So that's it. Good. I'm glad to know that because I really didn't want to try something that I wasn't going to get. Like I couldn't do the Patreon. I don't know why. I was getting really frustrated and I quit. And someone said that that kick is easier. I don't know how, I don't know how, if that's true or whatever. But you know what? I'm gonna let you go because I'm still under the weather. My God, the colds and stuff around here are pretty bad. Will drink a lot of.
Aiden had bronchitis, I think.
Oh, I know.
That's
He has
wild.
been sick for my niece has been. And her dad has been down for almost 2 months now.
I'm gonna pace myself while I'm up there when it comes to the drinking.
Absolutely.
I don't awaken my immune system.
No, and drink a lot of vitamin C before you get down. Like it.
I exercise just about every day, and I drink a lot of water.
Yeah, so, hydrate, because it's bad here. I'm hoping I'm just all right to go to the court hearing because I really can't wait.
Right.
I'm having a good lupus time, and then I go and get this. I'm like, can I win for losing here? But yeah, I don't want to talk much, and you don't need to hear me much anyway because of my throat. But do that, and hydrate yourself. And you know what? I was going to say, don't sit in first class because there's not a hell of a lot of difference, but there is. The drinks are free. But I was looking at the seats. I was in the 5th row on JetBlue, just the puddle jump up from not Myrtle Beach, Charleston to Boston. And 4th row, the 1st through 4th is what you call their first class for the puddle jumper. There's not much of a difference in the seats at all.
Well, yeah, it does depend on the plane. Like I've gotten first class tickets where I'm just like, oh, this is bullshit. Like where's and because they decide to stick you on one of those smaller planes, and you're just like,
right,
well, what is and then like when I don't get a first class ticket, I'll get on a plane where I'll just see like first class is decked out, it is baller, right? And I'm just like, dude, fuck.
Wow.
Like I got a comfort seat instead because it was
I stopped buying them. Like absolutely stopped buying them after I used to come back and forth.
I like to drink. I like to be the first one to get the fuck off.
See, I don't drink anymore. So there it goes. There it goes. And when I used to come from Wyoming, I miss Wyoming. Wicked. But anyway, when I used to come from Wyoming, it was a little dangerous sometimes having a 5-hour flight and free alcohol. But I did pretty good. But now I don't drink, and I didn't see any difference, except for money. So I'm like, okay, well, I have the lupus, and I'm not saying I probably shouldn't if I'm having a good day, but if I'm having a bad day, I can get a better seat because I can say, help me, I have lupus, and then I don't say help me, I have lupus, but like I have wheelchair on my thing, and sometimes I really have to take it. But they usually put you right up the front, and they're really nice and really accommodating. And I honestly don't use it unless I have to. I don't. I do not take advantage of it. But I have had that seating because of that, and there's not a difference. Not a dang.
So can I just roll up in there and just be real talkative and be like, I got lupus, and then just sit for class?
No. You know what? All you have to do is say, excuse me, may I get a wheelchair?
I'm sorry.
It's easy.
Save like a grand.
You don't even really have to be. You could say I have no legs, and they would believe you. But all you have to just say is, may I get a wheelchair? They don't ask you. Like I was ready to give them my firstborn, my medical, my doctor's numbers, and everything. And they're like, no, that's good. We got you. And I'm like, oh, do you want to see my what do you call it? Your driving handicap plaque? No, we don't need that, ma'am. I'm like, I have all this stuff already. Like they weren't going to believe me. And I never needed anything because I just felt bad. Like I was, but I couldn't walk this time. I really couldn't. I'm not kidding you. But anyway, I'm really way too hard to deal with this, and you probably don't want to hear it. But thanks for answering my questions.
Okay. All right. Well, thanks, Liz, for calling.
All right.
Appreciate you.
I'll definitely see you. And remember, go downtown. Don't go to Dedham.
No. There's no. Right. Yeah.
And it's fun down there.
Okay.
Well, it used to be, but it is. You'll have fun down there.
Okay.
But you don't have to stay down there because it's really like some of the hotels you wouldn't want to stay at down there. So watch your shit, and someone will clue you in on where to stay.
Right.
Because it used to be nice everywhere down there. It's not now.
Okay.
After Black Lives Matter, everything just got really bad. So You know, it's not like it used to be.
No, it's not like.
All right, well, you be safe.
All right,
and we will
Liz.
see you down here.
All
All right,
right.
bye, sweetheart.
Bye, Liz.
Bye-bye.
She's so sweet. You're on. Who am I speaking with?
This is proctorial misconduct.
What's up, proctorial misconduct?
Well, first of all, thank you so very much for giving us a watch party.
Oh, you're welcome. Yeah, it's my pleasure.
That was just so fun.
Yeah. I mean, how could I not? I'm gonna watch it. So how am I not gonna watch it with you all? You know what I mean?
I felt forced. I don't know.
Yeah, you were forced. I forced you guys.
I felt forced, so
Yeah.
I went.
You guys are forced to watch the petty streams. Forced.
I really hope you clip those two ladies saying
That shit would be funny.
I'd never quit laughing, I swear it, I never would. Oh, that gives me a tickle. Lord.
Okay.
And how nice was it to hear from the great and powerful cause?
Oh, it's always great to hear from especially appointed prosecutor Robert Cosgrove.
He's just so cute, but he was entirely right. That boy that played Turtle Boy needed to eat a cheeseburger.
Yeah.
I mean, he would have to stand up twice to cast a shadow.
He was, yeah. But I mean, I think he did a good job with what, that wasn't his fault. You know what I mean? I think he did a good job with what they gave him.
He still needs to eat. If he stood up too fast, he'd fall out his own ass. And
What
hang
they need
himself.
to do is just cast somebody who looks more like Turtle Boy.
Yeah, you know, I bet Woody Harrelson would have done a real good job.
Woody Harrelson, he's like
He would have been
90.
older, but he would have been way older, but he would have done a bang-up job.
Right.
He really would. I mean, that skinny boy was uglier than a wart on a hog titty. I ain't never seen something like that.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, oh my goodness. But yeah, I really just wanted to call and thank you so much for doing such a fun watch party, because I couldn't have sat through it without you making them jokes.
Well, yeah, I mean, that's the only way to watch something like that. You know what I mean? You're not gonna watch it and be all like, my God. Like I just can't imagine. Like anybody who is so engaged in the story, like we're not the same. It's like we can't.
No.
Yeah.
No. That was my very first Lifetime movie.
Yeah, they're pretty funny, man. Because they're really low budget. They're just they're thrown together. They're just
Oh, it's gonna be my last.
They're
Don't
not
get me wrong.
even trying to get Emmys. They're not even trying for that.
Well, it's gonna be my last. It was my first and my last.
Yeah.
I'm just not real sure I could stomach that again, and I'm not always gonna have you sitting there watching TV with me.
Right.
It was fucked up as a soup sandwich, though. I don't know.
Yeah.
It was terrible. But yeah, you have yourself a wonderful night. I'm gonna give everybody else a chance to talk. I just wanted to say thank you to you.
Thank you, Proctorial Misconduct. Thanks for calling. Appreciate you.
Bye-bye.
All right, bye.
Call from
Kara.
You're on. Well, goddamn. Kara left.
Call from Amanda.
You're on. Who am I speaking with?
Hey, what up, Will? It's Amanda. How you doing?
What's up, Amanda? I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm good. I wanted to just call you really quick, and I had to turn you off the TV because I get really weird, like, looking at you on TV. I'm going to try to just, like, talk to you like I'm talking to somebody on the phone. I'm also a little bit stoned, so makes it a little bit more difficult. But check
I
it
get
out.
it.
This is why I'm calling you, because I watch a lot of content, and one thing that I saw today that really stuck out to me, and you've been so supportive of my daughter and I for our channel. First, want to start.
Oh,
out by
law
saying
girl's
that-
not an attorney. Okay.
Yeah. So when I first started watching your stream tonight, I had 35 subscribers because, I'm rebuilding.
Right.
And then I just checked it again and I had 87, and that's thanks to you.
I love that. Right on.
So I really appreciate that.
That's a boost, man. That's like 50 new subs, man. Fuck yeah, dude. That's amazing.
Yeah, so that kind of segues into my second point, which kind of has to do with the first one, and that is that what you do and what I want to do and what others are in our, content creators are doing is so important. And I saw today Bob Mata and Ali Mata were talking with Brother Council.
Yeah.
And they were talking about how important what everybody does is.
Yeah, that's cool, man. Because I know that they're discussing they were discussing the Delphi thing. I just don't know anything about it, but I know that the Matas are very passionate about it. Sleuthy Goosey's very passionate about it.
Dude, I mean, I could talk to you for months about this and not even scratch the surface because it is so fucked.
Yeah,
it is.
Yeah, that's what
I
they tell
started
me.
following that case before Karen Reed, actually, and that's what I watched Rick Allen get convicted, and then pretty much, I mean, that was like November 2024, and then immediately got into the Karen Reed case, and I said to my daughter, this is a case close by that we can do something.
Oh,
we can
wait.
show up.
Amanda, I'm sorry. I got to cut
Yeah.
you off.
Okay, all right.
Shit. I'm so sorry.
Good job, though.
But no,
Good job, Will.
thank you. And everybody subscribe to Amanda. Thank you so much for calling. I appreciate it. And
Will.
hopefully
Have
get
a
through
good
again.
night.
All right, bye.
All right, thanks, bye.
Damn, I'm sorry about that, guys. All right, guys. Remember, it only takes a second to stay safe. I love you guys very much. We will do this again very soon, my friends.